Fuck, it's so much. I'm I want to word it without fucking it all up, right? So I don't have I don't have the Chronicle on me, but I did have a version of the Chronicle, right? A while ago, there was a version of the Chronicle. It was quite some time ago, and it had. Do you remember that Nest construction? You heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you know about that?
What'd you say? Construction?
Nest.
Nest Construction. That's like the construction company that is in the city. No, that would like help broken things. Like,
Clean up
didn't they
everything.
help rebuild the warehouse?
They've helped rebuild a lot of shit, including the courthouse in there, right? When that got blown up.
Yeah. I remember that. Seen
That's
signs
linked.
and shit.
So I've got reasonable suspicion that that is linked to Faceless,
Okay.
and that was already put in the Chronicles a long time ago. I did have the vision, but I gave it a forehead, and I forgot to get it back off him. And if you saw, actually, I don't have it, but if you saw the image, you'll be like, okay, sweet, yeah, that checks out. It's very odd. The other thing as well, I've been talking and I've been close with Denzel for a long time, the mayor, right? Which I know a lot of people wouldn't be fond of because he used to be fucking manor and all that sort of shit. But I mean, at the end of the day, me and him have always got on, especially because we were in the same cabinet for a while. He was deputy up north when I was there, and we've always seen eye to eye. I had a discussion with him. He also said that that nest construction, there's nowhere, no one knows who actually paid for that. Yes, Nest Construction did it, but there's no receipts or anything for any money that was paid for it. So
I see.
Denzel believes that Faceless has been funding the repairs and reconstruction of things. Denzel and I both reckon that the reason for them rebuilding things is, if you think of it like a locksmith, right? You have a broken lock, they repair the lock, they then have a key for that place.
Yeah, I can see that. Where you getting at though?
Well, they're repairing shit to take over buildings that mean something in the city.
Yeah.
To sort of take more control, right? And that's a small portion, right? It's just some information to be aware of and maybe keep an eye on. The other thing is, there's been cameras and satellites popping up all around the fucking city. I think it might be in that chronicle there, as you'll see the satellites in that. Now, I found out about the satellites and shit before this came out. I think it's in that one. If there's no satellite, if you don't see anything about satellites and shit, then it's the wrong chronicle. But before it was put in the chronicle, Denzel and I had already spoken about the satellites and shit. The PD and that spoke to Denzel and asked him, did he agree to let these satellites be put up around the place? And Denzel had no idea about them. He was like, no, I don't know anything about these. Turns out they're faceless. Just putting up satellites and fucking cameras on fucking rooftops of buildings here and there around the fucking place. Our thoughts are, this is how they're fucking seeing everything in the fucking city. So my thoughts is, if we locate all of these fucking satellites, he's obviously put them on these buildings for a reason. These buildings must mean something to him. So if he's putting all these satellites on all these fucking buildings and these cameras, I'm thinking if we locate them all, which could take some time, I'm not saying it's a fucking easy thing to do.
Of course.
Then we might be able to find places of operation, things like that. Same with the Nest Construction. Find out where all these signs are for Nest Construction sites. There might be something there. There might not be, but it's something to look into.
I see.
Now,
I mean, I get what you're coming at.
If he's got, yeah, and if he's got all these cameras up on these places, and cameras provide eyes, we find out where all these cameras are. We take out all these cameras. That blinds the faceless.
I see, but also I'm trying to, like, last night we put cameras near the Polito, one of the Polito houses that apparently Ming is in, and then like it immediately got taken down by somebody.
Well, again, that's what I'm saying. They probably got all these cameras up on these places so they can see he's fucking doing shit all the fucking time. And they're probably watching us right now.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, bro.
Now, the other thing is, I told the gang about this today, and I got pretty much shut down by, especially from Vidal and Mike, because they don't trust fucking Denzel, which I understand, right? I understand that. But at this point in time, it's like, well, what do you want to do? Do you just want to fucking put stuff in Zebra's house, which is likely going to be fucking blowing up because it's under Zebra's name, which is a Besties member? Or...
Zebra's house isn't blown up yet, but it's
no,
probably going to be blown
that's what
up.
I'm saying, right? And my proposition was, I've got a good relationship with Denzel. I've spoken to Denzel. He is happy. So he's got an off-the-grid building that he's happy for me to have access to and store shit there. And he's also said he can get access. Well, I asked if he does have access to be able to get weaponry and things like that. And right now, I've given him pretty much $1 million to go and get fucking guns, ammo, magazines, and store it in that place for me. He's gonna get me keys and all that. One, they'll never fucking expect a fucking ex-Manor person to be working with us. And two, except for this, he's not affiliated with us. And he's the fucking mayor. Now, I got shot down by Vidal and Mike, which I understand, right? Because they don't trust fucking Manor, and then no one else really said much about it. They kind of just agreed with them, right? Because it's me, right? I get it. But they're not... I don't think they understand is that and I said to them all, I was like, look, I'm going to go ahead and do this no matter what, whether you guys fucking want to be in it or not. I'm going to do it regardless. Because I believe it's the right fucking thing to do. And I trust Denzel. They were like, okay, sweet. If you want to do that, that's fine. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to do it. So I've gone ahead and I've started putting that into motion. I've also got Junior Huntley, which is another one sort of off the record as well. And he's also said that I can put stuff in his barrio building if I need to. And he's also fucking putting the feelers out to try and get some shit on the D-Lo as well.
I see. I'm down, bro. Like, I agree with you. Okay.
Yeah. Now, I get it because he's Manor. They don't want to fucking trust him. But the way the way my process is, I'm not asking them to trust him. I'm asking them to trust me and my judgment, my connection with Denzel. But they're just so blinded by the fucking Manor hate. You know what I mean?
I get that. I mean, yeah, I get that. I get that.
So I'm going ahead with it. Jack said
I see two sides. I see two sides here, but
and I do too. I do too. I do too. I don't think Forehead really listened to me, to be fair, because he was like, he's obviously dealing with a lot, and he was there, but he was like in and out because he was getting phone calls from fucking from the marshals and shit. So I don't know whether he really understood. I probably didn't explain it as well because I didn't really get a good chance to. Because like you've probably seen it. You know what it's like when I speak up and I speak in the group. Like I get shut down.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of people talking over me, and I'm trying to like get my point across, and I haven't been able to get the point across properly like I have with you right now, and explain it properly. And I'm at a point now where I'm like, after seeing Mike's fucking brains get splattered across my fucking shoes right beside me, I'm in a completely different reign of thought now. I'm like, fuck it. If I'm going to try once to fucking put my point across, if no one wants on board, I'm going to go and do what I want to fucking do. And everything I'm going to do is going to be for the gang. No matter what, but I'm just going to make my decisions and do it. And if it works, then it works. And hey, good shit. If it doesn't, then hey, it's on me. I will fucking take that hit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna sit around in a fucking circle like a lot of the guys have been doing and just circle jerk and just talk shit and just wait for Forehead. He's got enough on his plate. He doesn't need to sit there and babysit everyone. Like, people need to go out there and make moves themselves for the gang. Whether it's right or wrong.
Bro.
And I'm just in a different mindset. I'm getting shit done.
I agree, bro. I agree.
Now, the other thing as well, Helios can provide oxy, medkits, armor plates, all that shit. Junior,
Is that the guy from Vagos?
I'm not too sure, but he used to be in the cabinet with me up north. But Junior said, give him a call if we need
Yeah,
any of that
we do
shit.
need Oxy. We
Yeah.
do need Oxy,
So we
low
can get
key.
any of that
That's
shit
fine.
from him. He said Junior said he'll hook me up.
We got med kits from ADMC too, which is great. Med
Now,
kits and tourniquets and shit like that.
there's more. I got a lot more. And this is
Alright.
interesting shit. So the other thing is, all that stuff there is where I pretty much only got up to before I kind of got shut down and got overridden and people just started talking over me and I was like, hey, fuck it. I didn't get to this part. Jack knows about this part and I spoke to him afterwards. I texted him. I said, I don't think they give a fuck. I'm just going to make my moves. And he was like, yeah, he agreed. So this next part here, right? Denzel then went on to tell me about a day or probably about 2 days ago now, he got a call from someone called Charlie.
Charlie, yeah.
We know who Charlie is.
Yep.
And the elections are on the 14th. Charlie told Denzel that if Denzel wins, that he'll be in contact with Denzel. Now, I then was like, well, that sort of put a little red flag on my shoulder for a minute, right? Because I was like, well, fuck, is he going to work for fucking Faceless now? And then I said to him, well, what are you thinking? You going to work for him? And he goes, hell no. He goes, I'm for the city. And he goes, there's nothing a fucking terrorist. I've been clean all this time. There's nothing a fucking terrorist can offer me. I don't care about money. He says, I don't care about money. I don't care about any of that shit. There's nothing a fucking terrorist can offer me. Like, what are they going to fucking offer me? He's like, I'm just not interested in working with him. And I said, wow, that's good to know. And I said, I'm not saying, and I said to him, look, I'm not saying don't work for him if you're getting what I'm putting down. I said to Denzel. And he was just like, I'm thinking the same thing. So Denzel's willing to... I didn't get to tell Forehead and shit this. Only Jack knows about this, right? And I'm sort of just going to keep it to myself now, well, and you and Jack. And just see where this goes. And I'm going to try get Denzel to win the election and then get that information through him from Charlie and see what the fuck's going on. Because Denzel's willing to feed me information from them when he gets in contact with him, if Denzel can get it back in the mayoral seat. The day after he got that phone call, right? Denzel goes into his office and there's a laptop on his desk. He started asking around, where the fuck's this laptop come from? What's this laptop? I asked him what was on the laptop. He said, well, the marshals took it away and they believe that there was nothing on it. Apparently it's just a normal laptop. But then my question is why would there just be a normal old laptop sitting there in his office that isn't his? Apparently he got told that the IT department probably put a fucking laptop in there or left it a laptop or something in there. But then, like, why would the marshals take a normal fucking laptop?
Exactly. Like, what's the cause on that, bro?
Exactly. So that's where I'm at. Denzel's keeping me in the loop, and now I want to make sure he wins the fucking election, which I think they start around the 14th.
When is the election?
14th. I don't know whether that's the actual election or that's when the whole voting starts or campaigning starts or whatever, but I want to get Denzel in now.
Denzel could probably win it, bro, because he kind of won it by a landslide last time, though.
That's what I'm meaning.
Nobody else really would, like, vote for him.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, vote against them.
Yeah,
But no,
yeah,
I agree, bro. The gang should be doing shit on their own, bro. Because the more and more we wait on Forehead, the more and more Ming's gonna be fucking, I don't know, beat this shit.
yeah. It's like,
No matter if, you know, people think like, if we continue to wait on the people that seem like more competent per se, it's just gonna take a lot longer than it already is. You know what I mean?
hmm, that's what I'm
We
thinking.
gotta all like last night, bro. We all had to fucking find Ming, and we all had to fucking get cameras and shit like that, and blah blah blah, and all that shit like that. Like we're getting closer to where he possibly is, but we still don't know where he is.
Yeah. Well, it's like even like I went off. Well, no, I didn't go off at Jack, but I vented my frustration to Jack the other day before Min got taken, right? After we got bombed and all that sort of shit. And we went and met up with fucking, I can't remember his fucking name. He used to hang out with, the cuts up in fuck, I can't remember. This guy anyway. Um, and he was talking about fucking his life story about fucking, he wanted us to get back on faceless and shit as well and all this sort of stuff. Fuck, what's his name? Fuck, he used to be in the Moonshine a lot way back, and he used to be with Edgar and shit. Yeah,
Benicio.
him. Up at the gas station, and I'm sitting there listening to them all fucking talking after our whole fucking place got flattened and we had nothing, and there's like everyone's sitting there like glooming, like, yeah, we have nothing now, and just small talk, going around in circles. And I messaged Jax in there. I was like, what the fuck are we sitting here with this? And I walked out. And then Jack messaged and goes, I'm with you. And then I walked out and I said, why the fuck are we sitting here just listening to this information after our whole place has got bombed that has nothing of benefit to us?
I
And
also need lockpicks too, by the way.
I've got one here. Um, why are we listening to this? There's no benefit right now when we should be trying to work out a way straight away. We're just wasting time to get fucking supplies and shit again and get re-upped. Because I mean, we need that shit now. And I was
Exactly.
like, we're
We
literally sitting
literally
here with our
have
finger.
nothing.
Yeah, I was like, we were literally sitting here with our fucking hand up our fucking ass, like, and everyone's dooming and glooming about losing everything. And I'm thinking, I was like to Jack, I was like, it's like we didn't expect this. We knew what we were getting into the whole fucking time. We knew how powerful Faceless was. We knew they had fucking planes and fucking helicopters and military equipment. We knew they had bombs. We knew it was a matter of time before they fucking bomb everything. Shit, they even got a fucking nuclear bomb. What, are we gonna expect that not to fucking drop?
Exactly,
And then,
bro.
like, why are we gloom? Why are we getting down and why are we acting surprised? And yeah. And then after that is when that shit with Mike happened, and then when that happened, I was just like, nah, this is enough's enough. I'm moving different now.
I mean, I'd rather you move. I'd rather you move differently, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Cause I feel like if we keep if I feel like we keep continuing to like stand in a circle and wait for people to do shit, it's not worth it, bro. It's not. It's gonna take a lot longer than it already is.
Mhm.
I'm just surprised that the police let Charlie get away. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I vaguely heard about that, yeah, but I don't really know the full story about that. I know, I mean, I saw that I was watching the whole broadcast and all that. But I haven't really probably heard about him getting away in that. Nah. But I mean, I'd sort of put two and two together because we would have heard something by now if the fucking cops had him.
Yeah. But the cops don't got him, bro, because he called Lucky yesterday. Charlie called Lucky yesterday and said like, you know, do you care about Ming? And he's like, of course I do. And then like, uh, he's like, well, would you be surprised if Ming said he'd shoot you? Like if you had one person shoot the best, who would it be? And then Lucky said, nobody. Ming wouldn't shoot anybody. And then Charlie said, um, well, you'd be surprised because Ming said he would shoot you. And none of us believed that shit because why the fuck would Ming say that? First of all, Ming would not
You
shoot
know what
Lucky out of
my
anybody.
initial fucking thoughts on that is?
What?
He's fucking Charlie's trying to get in our head and make us all fucking turn against each other.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
That's all it is. It's
Oh yeah,
fucking
but
white
he's
noise.
not. He's trying too hard.
Yeah, it's too obvious.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Slide me back to the apartment.